I owe you an apology. Cheers. Woo!
Lola, you need to change your shoes. Listen.
Okay.
No, they're not.
Because of the supply and demand of the product. The demand for service. I hate the fact that people sneak stuff into your food all the time. And now we're going to go full-fledged on the Shopify. We're going to that means scroll up, you will see like upcoming.
I get a Trenta iced coffee, no classic, 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, extra heavy whipping cream, some cinnamon as well. Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another family vlog. So as you can see, we are cooking some breakfast. Got our first thing this morning. Obviously, had to get Crystal her coffee because she doesn't know how to function without coffee. So we got Crystal her coffee. And so today we're actually gonna do a really fun day. We never actually really have done this, or we've never filmed this. So we're gonna do a full day of family keto eating. So yes, the girls are gonna eat keto. And in before all the comments of, oh my gosh, I can't believe you make your kids eat keto. Don't panic, Hispanic, everything's gonna be okay. So we're gonna cook breakfast right now. Crystal is making a low carb egg keto friendly sandwich for the girls and herself. And I think I'm probably gonna have my traditional eggs with peanut butter and Sinfit pancake syrup. I know, I get it, I'm very boring. I eat that every single day, but hey, I love it. So
do you want to pour the eggs? She goes, you can, because you're nice.
oh, so nice.
You're nice too.
So good. So yes, that is what we're doing today, guys. So everybody sit back, relax, and enjoy this family vlog.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Okay guys, I'm going in for a bite because it looks freaking delicious.
Because he didn't want one, and now he does this every time. He doesn't want it.
I didn't want one, but it looks freaking good. Oh my god.
And the girls are already eating theirs, but I don't want to put the camera on them because then they'll stop eating.
They'll stop eating, yes. Fair problem. Oh my god, that's so good. We're using the Sola bread. So we actually picked this up at H-E-B. They have bread, they had hot dog buns, hamburger buns. So for those of you who are looking for like a low carb friendly, a keto friendly bread or bun, go with the Sola bread. These are only 2 grams a net carb, so really not that bad.
And I like them because they're like the perfect little size for my babies.
Okay guys, so first meal for me is I went with 5 egg whites and then 2 whole eggs. So didn't go straight egg whites, and we got Camila here. We used some Redmond's real salt. We used a little powdered cinnamon. We put a little bit of creamy peanut butter, and then I got the Sinfit pancake syrup, freshly restocked. What do you think, Mina? Thinks this looks good? You want some, my love?
Yeah, this is look at the
Yeah, you want a little bite, my love?
No, to big that to me.
You don't want a little bite?
No, to big that.
Oh, I have no idea what you're saying. I gave in, and I am going to put a little bit of peanut butter. I'm gonna put a little bit of peanut butter on my toast. Just a little bit, because my eggs already have some. And I don't want to go over my fats for the day. So here we go. We got some egg whites. We got some regular eggs. We got some low carb bread. And we're gonna make a little sandwich. Yeah, we got some salt too, my love. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, my love. All right, look at this. Going in, little toast taco. You don't want a bow in your hair?
Yeah.
Why?
Because buy me.
Oh.
It's buy me my finger.
Okay.
Your finger?
No.
To change your clothes. It's so hot. You're not hot?
Get some water, Mina. Okay, guys, so it's like 100+ degrees out here. Super, super hot.
Yummy.
The girls don't drink enough water, but the only way we can get them to drink water is we just put some relights in there. So.
And then we tell them it's juice.
Yeah, tell them it's juice. Yes, that is how you do it, parents out there. Parenting tips. So we got some mixed berries right here. Well, that's the flavor. So red mineral lights, which is just electrolytes. Put it in their water. Tell them it's juice, and they drink it. They stay hydrated, and it's all good. So that is one parenting tip that you can do. All right, babe, what'd you get?
Cobb salad, chicken.
Okay, so it's lunchtime. Like I said, we ended up getting a Cobb, and we're here at Hat Creek, which is like their favorite place because they have a playground. We always got to go to places where there's playgrounds because my kids act crazy, and so yes. So the Crystal got a Cobb salad, as you can see. Camila will eat the egg. Camila
And my
always eats it.
tomatoes.
Yeah, and the tomatoes.
And Lo will probably eat my bacon.
Yes.
And Logan will try to eat my chicken.
True that, very true.
Then I'll have some lettuce.
Yes, and then let me show you what I got. Okay, so me and Lolo almost got the same thing. So I got a Big Hat, which is a double cheeseburger, protein style. As you can see, look at that.
And the
Look at
girls
that,
are
man.
plain, so we'll show you their food when they come.
Look at that, with some tomatoes, pickles, and then Lolo, we got her a little hat, which is a single patty with one patty and cheese and tomatoes. And that is what.
Grilled chicken.
Yeah, and Mina got some grilled chicken. So there you go. That is our keto lunch that we're doing today. Gonna go in for the first bite. Sure, this looks going in. Going in. Oh, hold on. Right.
Take a big bite. Thumbs up. Oh my gosh. So, Lolo, is it time for some dessert? We are actually at a place in Austin called
All right, Mina woke up.
and we're gonna have some keto ice cream.
The girls are just having an awesome day today. See, why don't they do low carb and keto more often? They get ice cream, they get to play, and they're a little bit in a fussy mood because they just woke up. Come on, girls. Oh, Daddy's let's go get some ice cream. Hurry, let's skip. I want to skip. Look, guys, they even have the Built Bars. Oh my gosh, that's how you know this place is legit, because they got the Built Bars. You know what? Matter of fact. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna take this time to thank the sponsors of this video. Hey, guys, so I want to give a huge shout out to Built Bar. If you've been following my channel, then you know I'm a huge fan of Built Bar. They are low in calories, they're high in protein, gluten-free, and guilt-free. And as you can look at Lo, and look at Lo. Lo wants this one right here. So as you can see, my kids absolutely love Built Bars. The taste, the texture, every bite you get is just gonna be absolutely amazing. And with 18 different flavors, oh my, I can't even keep a Built Bar in my hands. My girls love them so much. With 18 different flavors, you're bound to find a flavor that you're absolutely gonna love. And okay, it looks like we're buying this one right now. So thank you, Built Bar, for sponsoring this video. And if you guys haven't checked out Built Bar, I do have a link in the description below. I also have a discount code, boom, right there. So make sure you check them out. You're absolutely gonna love them. I'm a huge fan. Thank you, Built Bar, for sponsoring this video. Now let's go pay for this one. Okay, so we're here in Delights, and as you can see, Camila's already going in on a Built Bar. But man, they got tons of low carb and keto friendly options here. They got bread, they got bagels, they got ice cream, they got cereal, they got cookies. Look at all this stuff. They got the Quest chips, they got the Elite. And Elite is a donut place, and they're actually from Austin, I believe. They've hit me up a couple times, so they are really good. But look at all these options. You want some cereal, obviously the Built Bars, Quest, all kinds of awesome keto and low carb friendly options. So if you're ever in the South Austin area, make sure you come check out Delights. Looks like we're probably gonna need some ice cream and to get a couple of items, because this is awesome. Like, this is amazing.
Okay, you guys, so honestly, I was like, what am I gonna cook for dinner? I don't feel like cooking dinner. The girls are super picky. I was being lazy, and we agreed to keep it keto for the girls today. And look, we just found some keto spaghetti. Yeah, so this is exciting. So I think I will do spaghetti for the girls today. Low carb spaghetti for my baby. Some spaghetti for dinner.
Mina, look.
I got pizza.
All right, what'd you get, Beth?
I got low carb chocolate.
Low carb chocolate. Oh, you got pecans.
Yeah.
Nice. Lolo got some chocolate as well. Low carb chocolate with some sprinkles.
And she got sprinkles, guys, because she saw the
And so did Mina. Sorry, guys. She saw the sprinkles and got some sprinkles too. We try our best, but it's the best we can do. And then I also got some low carb vanilla. This is, let me go over the macros real quick. So, 2.5 grams of fat, only 2 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein per half a cup. It's probably gonna have obviously a little more fat than that because I did get some crushed up almonds, and that is our little mini dessert, guys. So now we're gonna pack up, head back to San Marcos. I gotta get ready for our workout, and then we'll catch up with you later for dinner.
Don't make a mess.
Daddy, can I watch Space Jam again?
Yeah, you can watch Space Jam again.
I'll do the Space Jam.
Okay, guys, so it's finally gym time. Got my camera boy back, Isaiah, and today we are hitting chest and biceps, right? Yeah, chest and biceps. And so we're gonna start today off with some incline, and we're just gonna go put you through the workout today. So show you everything we train, show you how we live. Jeez, feel like cardio. Okay, guys, so second set, we're gonna do some dumbbell. I always prefer doing dumbbell over bench press. That's just my thing, but although you can't go as heavy on dumbbell than you can on bench press, but that's the thing, it's all about slow and under control. A lot of people bounce it off their chest. Can't do that when you do dumbbells. You gotta control it. Everything slow and under control. So here we go. Sheesh. Keep it recording after this. So another thing, I don't know if you guys notice, but when you're doing dumbbells, when you get to the top, always like to touch them. So as you see, bringing that chest in, squeezing that chest, you can't do that on bench press. When you're on bench press, your hand placement is stationary. So it's just boom, boom. Look at that. There's no tension, there's no tightness. You're not squeezing your pecs. You're just like this. When you do dumbbell, check this out. Now look at the difference. Look at that. It's just squeezing, tension. That is why I prefer doing dumbbell. But that's just, I mean, what the hell do I know, right? I'm just some idiot that does YouTube. Okay, so here you go. See Isaiah? Squeeze at the top. The dumbbells are touching. Pecs are nice and tight. Now Isaiah doesn't have much of a chest, but if he actually trained hard, he would. But we're working on it. That's why we're doing this right now. So next up, we got the hammer press, but we do this a little bit different. So what I like to do is that I like to get on it sideways like so, and then push from the side. And you feel it really right here on the side of your chest. And it's a lot different motion than just pushing it in. So I go from the side, squeeze. If you guys could just feel it, cramping up. So right here, as I'm pushing it in, it's just so much freaking pec activation. All right here. So this is the way I absolutely love to do this machine. Sideways, and then I'll turn around and do the opposite side. So that's how we do this machine. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, you need to try this. Hopefully your gym has a hammer strength. You can hit that sideways. Woo! Okay, so you obviously been following me today, seeing what I've been eating, but one little secret, and I post about this on my TikTok. Yes, I do got a TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Unfortunately, I tried my very best to stay away from that platform, but that platform is inevitable. So I'm feeling nice and pumped today, and the secret is 1 teaspoon of salt. I've talked about this many times. I've talked about it in the past. I haven't talked about it lately, but I'm telling you, like, I feel pumped right now, like nice and pumped, and I'm telling you, it's the salt. So do 1 teaspoon of salt, but be very careful if you're not used to it. I have had people DM me telling me they absolutely threw up. Don't throw up. Just take some salt and then chug some water. But it's a good vasodilator, a good way to get the blood flowing, and it's actually a cheap, very cheap pre-workout. Add a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of salt, and there you go. That's a cheap pre-workout. But a good way to get a nice pump, especially if you do keto, low carb, and you're not utilizing those carbs before a workout. Get some salt in, you'll get a nice pump. Look at those veins. Look at these veins pumping. Okay guys, so the workout's pretty much complete. This is gonna be the last and final bicep exercise. You're probably wondering, like, Logan, really only 2 exercises for the bicep? But what you have to understand is, look how tiny this muscle is. This is a tiny muscle. Unfortunately, mine is a lot tinier than most people, but that's a different story. So you don't need to, like, 50 different bicep exercises. Just hit 2 good bicep sets, hit it hard, hit it with precision, and you should be okay. So here we go. We also have a drop set right here, baby. Got a drop set. Gotta hit him with the drop set. Hit him with the drop set. Let's go. Oh God, are they going for the triple drop set? No, he isn't. He's going for the triple. Oh my gosh, he's going for the triple. Let's go. And he's going for the flex off. Yes, flexing is part of the workout. Okay, all right, workout done, it's time for cardio. So back home from the gym, and this is gonna be our post-workout. So we have 2 chicken breasts. We cut, actually 1 chicken breast, but I cut it in half. And then we're gonna use some of the Flavor House seasoning from Flavor Gang, AKA Gaines Bakery. This is my absolute favorite seasoning. So just gonna put a little bit of a layer on top, and then we're gonna throw this in the air fryer. I absolutely love the air fryer because it's so fast, like literally 16 minutes. And personally, I like my chicken like crispy, and so it gives it that nice crispy coat. I got the chicken breast all seasoned, and we're gonna throw this in the air fryer. That's crazy, girl. Excuse me. Whoa. I got you. All right.
Now that's mommy. Hey, you want me to help you with you? Oh, fix it.
Okay, so I'm really excited about this. So I have been wanting to try Catalina Crunch for a really long time. I see a bunch of people always post about it, so I said, what the heck? And if I'm gonna eat cereal, the best time probably to eat this cereal would be post-workout, since my muscles are low on glycogen because I just worked out. So the glycogen that I do get in here, which is, you know, really not that much. It's only 5 grams of carbs per serving, and I went with 2 servings, so I'm really excited. So here we go. This is the cinnamon toast flavor. Going in. That's how it looks.
Is that fun making the colors?
Oh yeah.
That's a fun new
This is damn good. This is some pretty damn good cereal for sure. It is so freaking crunchy. So the like cinnamon toast flavor is not that powerful. Obviously, it doesn't taste like real cinnamon toast crunch. It doesn't taste as sweet. It just has just enough of that sweet taste without overdoing it. That crunch. And 22 grams of protein, not that bad. So my chicken is just about done, but this is what I'm gonna have with it. So some cereal and some chicken. And keto cereal. I'm talking to the camera. Would you like some of that? So chicken's complete, so there you go. As you can see, nice and crispy. I love that. And then we're gonna throw in some of this sweet poppy. Yes, ma'am. Sweet poppy, yes, let's go. And then I'm gonna throw on a little bit of this sriracha maple vinaigrette just to give it a little spice.
Daddy,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you think?
Oh, those are pretty shorts, my love. Ooh, rainbow. Good job. All right, so this is what I'm gonna eat post-workout, and then we're gonna get ready for dinner. And then I will show you that is gonna be the last and final meal. Baby, get off, we're gonna break that.
Over here, climbing on tables, and you got Mila over there. Tagging, crossing out our faces on our family pictures on our fridge.
Mila.
Hey, that was me.
Not anymore.
Mila. I'm gonna show my end of the day drink. It's low carb.
All right, guys, so it is dinner time, and Crystal killed it, guys. So we got the low-carb spaghetti, we got some grass-fed beef, we got some green beans with some Kerrygold butter. She chopped up some tomatoes, blue cheese, avocados, cucumbers. Man. And even the girls absolutely love it. So, babe, here, hold this camera.
Here's your fork, guys.
Oh my gosh, baby, it looks so freaking good. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So
People
this
don't
is
get tired of seeing you eat food.
probably get tired of it. But hey, I love eating.
Slurping. Just kidding, guys.
Okay, that is pretty damn good, babe. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Crystal loves pasta.
Yes. And
So
that's
for
like
her-
the biggest struggle while trying to do keto, because I can't give up the pasta. It's just so hard for me. Like,
Yeah, she can't.
I'm not
And
a
so,
food person. It's the pasta.
so for
For
her
me.
to actually like the pasta, that's like really telling you something.
I don't know,
So
I've had like some low carb pastas and they like smell weird. Like we buy them and if we get them out of the package they smell weird. Not just saying where I can't eat food that smells weird. I don't know,
yeah,
it's
she's
just
very
weird.
picky.
But this one has actually been by a company. What is the company? I don't know. We just
I think
found
it's
it
called
today.
low carb bread.
Well, Logan will figure it out.
I'll link them in the web. Girls, no throwing food. So shout out to them, shout out to Crystal. Thank you for this awesome dinner. This is gonna be the last meal of the night, guys. So pretty good.
Girls can't even tell that it's low carb. Is it good?
No fighting, girls. No fighting, my loves. Oh, thank you, babe. This is really good. Really, really good.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So I'll catch up with you a little bit after dinner. I owe you an apology. So I wanted to film this clip last night, but I just couldn't like come up with the words. And I feel like I needed a night to sleep on it, gather my thoughts, and gather what I'm trying to say. And even like I know I'm filming this right now, like I know I'm gonna miss so much come like an hour from now. I'm like, oh, I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have said that. Because it has really been a roller coaster ride, 2021. Like it really has. And you know, for the most part, it's crazy because everything that went on last year in 2020, you know, a lot of people suffered with a lot of depression, a lot of mental health issues, and just like a lot of ups and downs with everything that went on in 2020. But for me personally, 2020 was a great year. You know, I did my first competition. I got in the best shape of my life. So many awesome things happened in 2020. So you would think like after that hard year was over, going into 2021, everything would kind of be even better, but that hasn't been the case. And I've talked a little bit about it, maybe on the channel. I've talked a little bit about it on my Instagram, but 2021 has been a really, really rough year for me emotionally, mentally, physically, and I'll dive into a little bit of what I'm talking about. But as you know, I was doing the series called The Keto Cut. You know, I've always done the Keto Cut. I've done it 6 years now. I think this was year 7, and I always started off on January. Well, going into 2021, obviously things were already rocky for me on all spectrums of my life, my personal life, business, everything. And so it was just not a good time. I even talked about it on my YouTube channel. I said, hey, you know, do you guys want me to do the Keto Cut? I'm really kind of not ready, but I feel like it's something that people have been asking me to do, and I feel like I need to do it to please people. And so that's why we started the Keto Cut so late. I believe we started it in like May or June, maybe June or May. I don't know. Anyways, but we started it off late. And the reason for that is because I just wasn't ready mentally. To get ready for a cut, a competition, or anything like that, you have to mentally be prepared. And I just was not in the right mindset. And so, as you know, probably some of you are asking, yo, what's going on with the Keto Cut? Like, you haven't done an episode. And let me just fill you in on the last 2 weeks. So for the last 2 weeks, we had a big, huge Texas hold down for my company, Keto Coach, and we also partnered with Gaines Bakery, and it was a massive success. If you made it to the party, thank you. It was an amazing time to get back together as a community, to see my old friends, and just overall just have a good time. It was such a refreshing event, and that whole week was just amazing. People flew in on Wednesday, and so Matt flew in, he stayed with me. Brendan flew in on Thursday. Drew flew in on Friday. Dr. Ken Berry flew in on Friday. Just so many people came to the event. It was so awesome being around so many cool people, like-minded people, and just positive energy. And that's what I need. That's what I feed off of. And so with that, for me, like, I'm a people's person. Like, I love being around people. I love being around other people's energies and vibes, and I flow off that, right? And so let's just say I was in a really high mood for those last couple of days, and for the past 2 weeks, and I wasn't following any diet. I was just enjoying life and just making memories. That's all that mattered to me. No diet, no macros, no cutting, no tracking, no weighing my food, no thinking about how much protein, how much fat, how much carbs, just having a good time and making memories. And the past 2 weeks have been probably the most enjoyable 2 weeks of 2021. Following the Keto Texas Hoedown, we went into my birthday. So, people flew in last week. Well, then they all left on Monday, Tuesday. Well, then my birthday was on Thursday. So we were celebrating that early with the family. Crystal and I went up to Austin. We had just an amazing date night. My mom and dad watched the girls, and we just had time to connect, and we went out to dinner and just had alone time. And that for parents, you need that. You need that connection, because you almost lose your identity when you become a parent, and your kids become your life, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you still need to keep your identity. And so it was something that we truly, truly needed, and it was just so refreshing. And again, guess what? We didn't think about food. We didn't think about macros. We didn't think about diet. We didn't think about cutting. We didn't think about any of that. We just enjoyed our time, and we made so many memories. And I started to think man, these last 2 weeks have just been such a refreshing recharge for me mentally and physically, and just overall, I just needed it. And so I started to think like, Logan, what are you doing? Like, what are you? I truly asked myself, what are you doing? What do you want to do? And so I'm torn some days because I want to do the keto cut. I want to eat healthy. I want to be in decent shape, but there also becomes like, well, do you want to look good with the shirt off? Yes. Or do you want to be super shredded and stage ready? And that takes a whole nother mental, a whole nother set of like tracking and all that. It's like very, very extreme, right? Or do you just want to just make memories? Yeah, you track food, you gotta make sure you eat healthy, but for the most part, that's not your priority. Making memories, enjoying your time, but also for the most part, you know, you're still exercising, you're still working out. You look good, you look decent, you look better than 90% of the people out there, right? But for me, it sucks when you quote unquote become a bodybuilder because you're never satisfied. You're never happy about the way you look. You're always comparing yourself to these people who are like just in phenomenal shape and should be walking on the Olympia stage, and you compare yourself to that. It's a very toxic thing to do. And so, you know, I get people tell me all the time, oh my gosh, you look great, I want to look like that, but then I think I look like crap because I'm comparing myself to guys that look like, you know, they're about a week away from walking on stage. And I tell myself, Logan, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't look at your old pictures, you know, a week out from walking on stage to where you are now. It's just not realistic. It's not sustainable. You cannot walk around like that, nor is it healthy to walk around like that and be super shredded, stage ready all year round. And for me, it's so hard to understand that. It's so hard for me to get that through my head mentally when I look at myself in the mirror, when I look at myself without my shirt on, and when memories brings up pictures from a year ago and I'm like, oh my God, I look more shredded, look how much bigger I look, how much leaner I look how much my abs pop, and I look at myself now and I get down about it, right? And it's like, it's such a mental roller coaster ride. You know, I started to think, okay, what do I want to do? These last 2 weeks have been the best 2 weeks of 2021. And the reason for that is because I just focused on having a good time, focused on spending time with my loved ones, focusing on not tracking food and weighing out my food and how much does this have, how much does that have, just having a good time. But at the same time, still working out, still doing cardio, but just not to the extreme, right? And I knew I wasn't ready going into this keto cut, and this just proved it, that I just wasn't mentally ready. And right now, the most important thing for me, and I think the most important thing for a lot of you watching this, is just being happy and just being at a good spot in your life, mentally, spiritually, physically, relationship-wise, everything, right? That's what should matter, not, oh, babe, I can't go on this date with you, or we can't have a date night because you feel like going to have pasta at an Italian restaurant. I can't go with you because there's nothing for me to eat. Or, you know what, I can't go to this sushi restaurant with you because I can't eat sushi. And so like constantly just like shooting down these opportunities to make memories, or like I can't go with my family because they want to go to this Mexican restaurant and I don't feel like eating anything on the menu because I don't know what they cook their food in. They might cook it in canola oil and like at the end of the day, it's like, is that canola oil or peanut oil making me fat? No, it's not. That is not what's making you fat. Is it not healthy for you? Sure, but that's not the reason why. So don't blame it on that and miss out on these memories. And so I decided I want to focus on being happy. I want to focus on just making memories, but I still want to be healthy. And I think I can do that. Matter of fact, I know I can do that. I just proved it to myself these last 2 weeks. It's not like I got fat. It's not like I gained all my weight back. It's not like I'm unhealthy. I'm just enjoying life. I'm, eating healthy, exercising, doing cardio. But you know what? If I want to have a beer with my wife, I'm going to have a beer. If my girls want to have pancakes, I'm going to have pancakes with them. If my girls want to have ice cream like you saw earlier, we had some low carb ice cream. We can have ice cream. There's always smarter decisions you can make, right? But you don't have to be to the extreme where like, no, I can't have that because I'm doing the keto cut and I can't have that. And my plan doesn't say this, so I can't do that. And then overall, I'm not even thinking about spending time with my family. I'm not thinking about making memories. I'm not even thinking about enjoying my time with them. I'm just thinking about, I can't have this. I can't have this, or I can't have this, or I can't have this, or I gotta bring my scale, or I gotta bring my water out. Like a total like just mental roller coaster, which is just a disaster and just sets myself up for failure. And so that's where I'm at today, and I owe you guys an apology because I shouldn't have started this keto cut. I shouldn't have committed to it because I kind of knew I wasn't ready. And I still did it because I wanted to please people, and I wanted to you know, just make people happy and not really thinking about myself, not thinking about where I was in my life. And so that's pretty much what has been going on, guys. And you know, I appreciate all your love. I appreciate your comments. All the support means just everything to me. It means everything to my family. As you can see, you're starting to see Crystal more on the channel. You're starting to see my family more on the channel. And that's just because we're in a good space. We're in a good spot right now. And you know, I briefly touched on how 2021 has been a rough year with me mentally, with work has been like just all over the place. You know, me and Crystal's relationship has been all over the place. My diet has been all over the place. Just everything, right? And all it takes is one little thing to start a crack that will start leading into other things. And so I knew I needed to take a step back. I need to reevaluate things and really start focusing on what's going to help me, help my family, and help the relationships with my loved ones, and stop putting other people, other things first. And so that is where I'm at right now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for still supporting this channel. We've come such a long way. It's so crazy watching videos from 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and just seeing where I was in life, and just seeing, you know, how I used to think and how I used to do things. And it's just crazy to see the growth now. And I never imagined I would have this conversation, but I think it's important. And I think there's other people like me out there that are in a rough spot, who are, you know, having a rough time, and they don't know what to do because they're so used to like putting other people first, putting other things first to make other people happy, to make other things work out for other people's favor but themselves. And they don't put themselves first because maybe they think it's selfish, but it's not. It's not. You need to take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself, it's not going to trickle out into your loved ones. If you are in a bad spot, well, guess what? Other people are going to notice it, and it's going to start to affect other people, and you don't want that to happen. So take my advice. Work on yourself. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. Take care of your health. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your physical health, your sleep, your recovery, all that. You need to invest in yourself, and I promise you, your loved ones, the people in your circle, will thank you for it, and they will also benefit from it. So I'm sorry, guys. Again, I'm sorry that the keto cut didn't last long. I'm sorry that the keto cut 2021 is a no-go. But I think this is going to be beneficial for everybody, not just my family, my loved ones, but you guys as well. You're going to see more of my wife, more of my kids, more of my family, and just my daily, you know, life, my daily routine of just being able to spend time with them, teach them about nutrition, but not to the extreme. Teach them the importance of exercise, but not forcing them to do things that they don't want to do. And, you know, giving Crystal an opportunity to come on the channel, let her do her own thing, and no more like, hey babe, like let's do this. Like let her come up with the ideas, let her come up with the content, because I would love for this channel to become a family channel, but it takes time. You know, not everybody's cut out for this YouTube. And for those of you who don't know my wife, she's very shy, and it takes time for her to open up. And so, you know, just her being on YouTube is just, it's crazy. You would ask me 4 years ago, I would say she would never get on the channel, and here she is, and she's thriving, she's killing it. I'm so proud of her. So needless to say, guys, I'm very excited about the future. And again, thank you guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. We'll see you all in the next video. Peace.